Who cares what I did in that room? Who cares if Jen heard it or not? The fact is, Katie, you recorded me, and you're not allowed to do that without someone's knowledge.
Would you take action? Like legal action? Virtual Reality. Shannon Beador from the Real Housewives of Orange County. Danny and I are we're obviously so excited. Danny's dancing.
Yes, we're dancing for you.
Thank you.
Why do we always have the best time with you?
Oh, well, thank you.
You are so fun. Yes, we're so excited you're here. We're excited Orange County is back. And I love seeing all the Love Hotel men.
I know.
Making cameos.
Okay, yes, but let's make it clear. They are only friends. I eliminated Adam, but we are good friends. He and Phil live in California, so I see them often, but I'm here in New York. I'm talking to Mark. I see JB Love. I see Ralph. So yeah.
Ralph. I'm obsessed with Ralph. He's the hottest person on the planet to me. When we were watching Love Hotel, every time we were watching it, I would tell Danny, I am thirsting so hard over this man.
He's very handsome.
He's so hot.
But I'm friends with all of them, and that's how it's going to remain.
Okay. So no benefits, just the friends.
No neck up even.
Yeah. Okay, wow.
Not even a pat on the head?
No.
Well, a pat on the head is nice sometimes.
Okay, well,
Shannon.
yeah, okay, or a hug. Yeah.
How are you right now, though, when it comes to your love life? Are you totally happy being single? Are you exploring opportunities?
You know, I've said this. When I watched back The Love Hotel, it kind of affected me emotionally because I hadn't dated anyone for a year, and I made myself vulnerable to an open, and it didn't work out, and so it hurt. And so I don't know. Part of 2025 for me is not molding my life around a relationship because I'm usually doing that. So I'm just doing things that I want to do, and I'm not. You know, of course I want to find a partner, but for now I'm happy with where I am, and so if I don't find that partner, I know that my life is going to be good.
I love that, and isn't it so probably like beautiful and peaceful to know that now?
Yeah, it is.
You know
like
what I mean?
I'm such a relationship person.
Yeah.
I didn't think that I would be able to get through it, but it's all good.
Yeah, that is really amazing. I also kind of feel like when you are in that mode, that's when the best relationships find you.
We'll see.
Because you're like radiating good energy
Thank
all that,
you.
but you're
Thank
also
you.
dealing with a lot of drama right now on this season of Orange County. This past episode,
We literally just finished it.
that was really intense between you and Katie. Like y'all wasted no time. I mean, tell us about that situation and what it's like reliving it. Because I don't know, it's so shocking. You were kind of like in her corner just 2 episodes ago.
Kind of.
You were her corner,
I was trying to give what I thought was sound advice to help her get in a better place with some of the women. But, you know, I removed myself from the hot pot lunch because now, you know, I need to process it. And the bottom line is there was no good intention for her to record me. And in the state of California, it is not lawful to do so without the other person's consent. And I had no idea it was happening. This audio recording was made just a couple of days after we got back from London last year. And I was at a really low moment then because I through my own doing, was in a tough spot last season. And, you know, I left London early. And so I just was in a bad spot. And for her to, I had to kind of live that day. But that's Katie deflecting. Who cares what I did in that room? Who cares if Jen heard it or not? The fact is, Katie, you recorded me, and you're not allowed to do that without someone's knowledge.
Would you take action? Like legal action?
No, I mean, I'm like, enough of the lawsuits.
All right.
I don't want to see
been
another
there,
lawyer.
done that, yeah.
I don't need an Esquire, just the magazine. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good one.
But I'm glad that you are like saying that to let you know like what avenues I could go down, or just to kind of like re-illustrate. You're like, I'm not just upset and offended because this is an invasion of privacy. It's like actually something like you legally shouldn't do. Right. And then for Heather to then check in with Alexis to see like, did this happen? And to get the confirmation, I'm sure that kind of just even the rug was already pulled out from under you. But then
well, also, you can try and help someone, but they need to listen. Yeah. And her apology text to me was a joke. It was like, well, I'm so sorry, but this was my first season. Who cares?
Yeah.
No one in first season has ever recorded anyone on our show without their knowledge. So it's just a qualified apology is not a true apology. And the bottom line is, I can't trust her. So even if you apologize, I'm I'm out.
Yeah, you did make a very bold statement that she's worse than Alexis and
Well,
worse than Tamra.
Yeah.
And
well,
I mean, that
I
it
would
doesn't
even
get,
like-
when we're talking through the lens of Shannon Beador, it doesn't get worse than that.
Okay, well, I was a little bit reactive then, even though I am a lot better.
Okay.
And I might say at a later point, well, no, they're really equal.
Okay.
Okay, at least
Yeah.
everyone's equal. Yeah.
But it wasn't good. And it's a shame because I don't know what her motive is behind doing certain things like this,
Yeah.
talking to bloggers and
Oh yeah, with the
and-
Emily of it all. What are your thoughts on the whole nanny and the blogger?
And it seems that's just one of the many situations that are coming up this season.
Oh yeah, and
there's
it's not
Kiki
over.
Monique is brought into it
It's
in the
not
next
over yet.
episode.
It's not over yet.
Yeah. Why do you
It's
think
episode 3?
Yeah. No one gave her advice on not to talk to bloggers, I guess. Like-
Well, we've all said don't talk to bloggers. I mean, I think when I started, I got some DMs, and bloggers want clickbait. They want the tea.
Right.
And also, you're like, it says other thing too. Just talk to. Why put in the DM when you could just have the confrontation and the conversations with all the ladies that you're working with? And how was it feeling watching like her and Jen sitting down, being like, okay, just talk to Shannon. I'll be okay. Like that, they were trying to seemingly like brush over it for you. Was that surprising for you, or just kind of like?
You know, I told Phil there might be a confrontation.
Hold the grilled cheese, Phil.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for pointing that out. Yes, I did have a grilled cheese, and I got another one.
It looked
It
great.
looked
when I was
delicious.
Yeah.
But, you know, clearly I had to have a conversation with her. But yeah, everyone's like, oh, what's going on over there? Oh, it's like it's some big deal. And I did get more vocal. I mean, if you look at me last season, yes, I did, when the girls were mean to me, I did walk off. But I was a little bit more reactive than I wished that I would be. But it's
a pressure cooker.
Well, I felt it was a little bit justified because,
Yeah.
especially when there's no accountability.
How are you and Jen now? Because it seems like even when Heather's having the conversations too, when like it was like when Heather's like she doesn't remember if Jen was there or not. Jen's like, I wasn't there. I wasn't. You know what I mean?
She doesn't remember much.
No, but that's what Heather said. I believe Jen, but again, that's not the issue.
Right.
Yeah.
The issue
you
is
seem not to care.
whether the issue is it was played for Alexis, whether Jen was there or not.
Yeah.
Right.
Issue is I was recorded, whether Jen knew any of that or not.
And how would you describe the nature of your friendship with Katie last season, towards the end of last season, when that happened? Did you feel like you guys were in a good place?
I don't know that we were. No, I don't know that we were in a good place, and I made this clear to Jen and Katie because I'm trying to create healthy boundaries in my life.
Yeah.
The fact that they were so close to Alexis, I said I don't really want to pursue a closer friendship with you because it doesn't work for me.
Oh, that's fair. And like, what would you get out of that?
I just don't want to think about them.
yeah.
Like that's over and done with. Check, move on.
Is there any like hope for the future of your friendship with Katie, or did you stick to I'm not ever talking to you again?
Well, unfortunately, I'm on a show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I had to talk to her. I hate when I do that.
Right.
Because
You're so good in a moment of really,
I'm done. Well, I guess I will see you tomorrow.
Right. She's on the call sheet. Yeah.
Like, I do that. But in today's world, for me, I used to say I'm done and walk right back in all the time. This time, when I say I'm done, I'm pretty adamant
Find
about
out,
it,
yeah.
and I do mean it. And I don't see coming back to a friendship with someone that would do something like that to me.
And also,
Emily
especially-
said the same. She
Yeah.
said she'll never be friends with Katie again.
Gina even said that recently. I'm like, who?
But she's got Gretchen and Jen.
You know, it's not to say, look, I this season sit in a room with Tamra. Not to say that
Right.
I can do it.
Anything can happen. Anything is possible. Speaking of Tamra, like how are y'all today? Are we still cordial?
I thought so until I saw some press.
Oh yeah, what pissed you off? She was.
Well, it just, I don't know. It was something on Watch What Happens Live. She was asked. Well, she's mad. She's mad that when I was on Watch What Happens Live, they said who has small, I know, dick, energy, and it listed all the Real Housewives men who have been nothing but kind to me. Eddie hasn't said some nice things about me, so of course I chose Eddie. Like, and so I got a ration of. I guess she went off into her Tamra way of posting things on her social media. At least I get dick. But then as usual, it's deleted a few hours later. So,
Okay.
but anyways, she said something about that I've overstayed my welcome on the Housewife show. That my story is the same and I haven't grown.
Oh, that's not nice.
And if that's how she feels, I'm fine with it.
And her,
I know I've grown.
and her saying that on social media present day, how does it make you feel if you don't fast forward through her scenes of her being in therapy this season?
I wish her well.
Okay.
Anyone who goes to therapy, I wish well. I wish, it's interesting that a lot of the conversations that she's having this season are ones that I had with her the year before, after going to the facility after my DUI. And I didn't get any grace from her.
That is very interesting. Okay. I am curious to get your take on, because we were talking earlier, you are friendly with Scheana Shay. She has a new memoir out, My Good Side.
Yes.
And this big headline has been about her revealing Brock's infidelity. What were your reactions to that? Have you checked in with her since?
Oh, yes, I have.
Yeah,
And I was supposed to be at her book signing here. My daughters went, but I did. We talked about it. And I just said, you're very strong. But I understand that if you see true remorse from your partner and it's a one-time thing, she was pregnant with her daughter. They have a young child. So you want to do what you can to fight for your family. And he's promised to, not go there again. And so, if it happens, then things will be different. But I gave her a lot of credit for being as strong as she is. You're a strong girl. And when you talk about infidelity publicly, like I did, it's hard because a lot of people will judge. And, in my case, a lot of people said, I'd cheat on you too. So that doesn't help.
Yeah.
Not in Sheena's case.
Well, not in your case either. And also another brave thing she does is go against Lisa Vanderpump a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I haven't read.
You got to read the book. It's really juicy.
I can't wait.
Yeah, because she is like saying that Lisa used her as a puppet. Lisa always talked down to her. All this stuff. It's a good book.
Yeah. No, I'm really proud of her. I'm excited for her too.
It's really good.
Did you give her any advice on how to handle the public revelation of infidelity and how to move forward and stuff?
No, you know what? Because who am I? She's young. I'm
Who are
61.
you? You're Shannon Beador.
I'm 61. So I just said, you know what? You're very strong, and that's what I liked to hear when I was going through it. Like, you know what? You're kicking ass right now, and good for you.
Yeah.
So that's what I offered her.
I'm curious about this because I was just thinking you had to sit down with Heather and Jen, the conversation, and they both were kind of going at each other. How they both have a double standard for their own person. You don't like either of the people they have the double standard for. What are your thoughts on that back and forth they had? Do you think Heather is giving Tamra a pass and not Katie, and Jen vice versa?
I think that when you have a close friend, it's harder for you to see any more wrongdoing in them. So I think that's what's going on with both of them. When you're good friends with someone, you don't want to think that they would do horrible things or unkind things.
And because I love Heather Dubrow. She's a fun time. And I do think you guys are really good at maintaining your friendship while she is friends with some people that you would rank next to Katie.
Yeah.
How do you guys navigate that? Do you just always not talk about that? You know what I mean?
Well, it's funny because I just filmed the Bravo after show and I do it with Heather. So we had a really fun time doing it. We have a lot in common, and when we sit down, especially when it's just the two of us, we could talk all day. We have so much to talk about. So we don't talk about the other relationships.
I feel the OC after show.
Oh my God, it's going to be so good. Yeah.
And also, I'm just imagining Heather and Shannon in a room. Katie, look out.
Oh, yeah. Jeez. How was it getting to know Gretchen a bit better this season?
Oh, because I didn't know her very well at all because she left and then I came in.
Yeah.
But, and I didn't get to know her, if I saw her at a social event because Tamra wasn't friends with her.
Right.
And I didn't hear very positive things about her. So I really enjoyed meeting her. And what I love is that the audience can see that this relationship that was kind of joked about is still going
the test
at
of time.
16 in 16 years. They have a beautiful daughter and they're very happy.
Yeah. Do you know what it kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of Heidi and Spencer from The Hills. Everyone thought they weren't going to last.
You know what? You're right.
They lasted.
You're right about that.
Yeah, it's not wild.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. So you had a good time getting to know her. Love that.
Absolutely. And I think I think she's brought a lot to the show.
Yeah, no, I mean, especially the Gretchen versus Tamra, the fact that we are living that again in 2025 is so wild.
But you have to understand, like you're holding this stuff inside for 12 years. And, Tamra says, oh, Gretchen's always talking about me. But, it's like Alexis is saying, oh, you're always talking about me. When I go in for an interview and there's something going on, that's one of the first questions.
Yeah.
It's not because I say, oh, I want to talk about them. So the fact that Tamra and Gretchen had this history, if she did do a podcast, people are going to ask about it,
Right.
Yeah. And also, I'm like, they're both talking about each other.
Right. Well, that kind of is like a thing this season.
Yeah,
you're doing it, but you're doing it.
Yeah, because then when Tamra showed everyone some of the girls the clip of what she listened to, and they were all like, oh, Tamra.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, you come to film an event or a scene, and you've got your videos on play ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, that is, okay, you make a point. You do make a point.
Oh.
Well, Danny and I do need to get your take very quickly before we let you go. We've had Emily in the studio. We've had Tamra in the studio. And they've both had interesting things to say about Gretchen's style choices. How would you rate her Orange County Housewives fashion return in 2025?
Well, she definitely has her own style.
She does.
Yes.
It's very her.
It is. It's happy.
Okay.
And it's glamour. It's very glamorous and sparkly.
Okay.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Yes. And, and I think, the bottom line is she's beautiful.
She's stunning. She's a Barbie. She really
her
is.
figure, you look at her and just go, wow. And her hair is beautiful. So I don't know who's making fun of her hair.
The blonde is so healthy, and those bangs, they have a life of their own.
Swoop, yes.
Okay, I do love your take. It was the most positive one we've had so far.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Okay,
No, but
I love that.
But everyone has their own style. Mine is, God knows what it is. But, everyone has their thing.
And I do love the bob really worked when she was yelling at Tamra during the hot button. The bob was yelling with her.
Right.
It felt like it was its own character. I'm like, that was friend of a friend of.
Yeah, absolutely. It was so good. Would you ever rock a bob?
Oh no, my face is too round.
Actually, wait, I kind of want to see it.
I was at Julius's salon yesterday.
Wait.
And did you try a bob, like a faux bob? Wait, I'm into it. Shannon, we might have discovered something magical here.
No.
Shannon with a bob.
It ain't happening.
Okay. I mean, the hair does look good as it is.
The hair does look great, yes. Oh my gosh. We are very excited for the rest of the season of Orange County.
As you should be.
Yeah. Trust me, we are.
And then I'm also, this reunion
is going to be crazy. Because Tamra told us the finale was dark. Emily told us it was confusing as hell.
And Dr. Terry, we know we love Terry DeBro being a little messy. He said something happens that never happened before on Housewives.
Yeah, and I guess I will say another thing that makes this particular season unique is that at the end, usually there may be a blow up between, it was like Tamra and I and Alexis last season. Everybody is affected in some way. And it's just the level. It's just the level of emotion that comes from each person. But every single person.
Is it because of one person that causes all the turmoil?
I don't know. I think it's, no.
We'll have to watch what happens. Yes.
Okay, Shannon.
All right. Thank you so much, Shannon, for stopping
Thank you
by,
for having
spilling
me.
some tea. It was fun chatting.
Thank you.